Hello, Mary C. Williams friends. This is Miss Britt here. I wanted to go over what your writing assignment is for today. Now, today we are not giving you a lesson, so to say, but I'm going to explain to you the process of what you are going to be doing. So today you are going to be selecting a piece to publish. And what that means is you are going to be going through your writing notebook and you are going to be selecting a piece of your writing that you want to make better and that you want other people to read. Now, of course, your teacher is going to be reading it, but other than that, you get to choose who you want to read your piece of writing. So let's go through the directions. The directions say, read the questions on the left. These are the questions on the left. This is the left side of the paper. So all of this right here are your questions. Read the questions on the left. Then you're going to look through your writing notebook at all of the entries that you have written so far. Because even though you're only sharing one entry with us every week, you should be writing in your writer's notebook, a little more often than that, of course. You can also think back to the document that you created about times you will never forget. And that is this document that we did on day 25. So you can think back to this document as well. You gave me two memories. So you gave me the people and the ritual or the memory that you have. And then you were supposed to give me at least 2 details here. And then you were supposed to work with Ms. Caldwell the next week and then add 5 to 7 details so that you had more details. Now we really want you to choose one of these 2 things as what you're going to write about, but just in case you don't want to write about either one of the things that you wrote on this paper, you can go through your writer's notebook and find something that you really want to write about. So if you go through your writer's notebook or if you use the document Times You Will Never Forget, you are going to look at everything you have written so far in 4th grade and you are going to choose from those writing entries, you're going to choose one topic that you want to write about. So one thing that you want to write about. As you decide what to write about, you need to be able to answer all of the questions below that are in this table. Make sure you answer all parts to each question. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to kind of mimic what you are doing. Is this a topic I feel strongly about? For me, yes, it is, because I loved the time I was able to spend with my peepaw. That's what I called him, my peepaw. So I have a complete sentence because it says here you have to have complete sentences. There are 2 parts to this question. Is it something you feel strongly about? Yes or no? And then why? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if the answer is no, you might not have enough detail to write about it. Is this a topic I have more to say about? What else can I add? Yes, I can add more details. For instance, we also used to clean, whoops, you see how that happened, how it gave me a clean the fish and fry them. When me and my people used to go fishing. So when I look right here, this little blue squiggly line means that I have made a mistake. You see that little blue squiggly line? If you click on that, it gives you a possible word. If I click on that word, it's going to change it for me. So make sure that you're using that tool on your device, whatever you're using, either a computer or an iPad. So is this a topic that I have more to say about? I answered that part. That was a yes. What else can I add, like more details? I can add more details. For instance, we used to clean the fish and fry them. I remember how salty they would taste. And we also ate French fries. Oh, I almost did it again, but I'm checking over my work. All right, so now I've got some stuff put in that sentence. You don't have to give me all of your details on that line, but the topic that you choose to write about needs to have a lot more to say. Because if you don't have a lot to say about it, then there's no point in trying to write about it, because I'm just going to tell you that you need to choose another topic. Next question. Is this something that would be interesting for others to hear/read about? Why? I don't know if other people are going to find it interesting, but based on what you guys have been saying in your writing, maybe. I think others would be interested in reading about my childhood memories. See how I spelled that wrong? Memories. Because they might be able to relate to them and make connections of their own. And it fixed the word memories for me, and it fixed this word because I accidentally spelled it wrong. So it will fix it for you. Next question. So did I answer both parts? There are two parts here. Is this something that would be interesting for others to hear/read about? I think others would be interested in reading about my childhood memories. Why? Because they might be able, do you see I put a comma in the word because? I did not start my sentence with because. That is a lowercase b. Because they might be able to relate to them and make connections of their own to my memories. What is my purpose? So is my purpose to entertain, to persuade, to bring out an emotional response, or to record an experience I never want to forget? For me, I think I want to record an experience I will never forget. Other people might find my story entertaining. Okay, that's my response. Who is my audience? Who am I writing this for? Who is my audience? Who am I writing it for? I am writing it for my students. I say complete thought, a complete sentence. I am writing it for my students. After deciding, I didn't just put one word. I didn't just put two words, and I have a capital letter and punctuation. Make sure you're checking for capital letters and punctuation so that you're not losing points. After thinking about these questions, I have decided to write about, and this says you should be able to say a lot about this topic. So whatever you put here is what I'm expecting your writing piece to be about whenever we start working on it, and you should be able to say a lot about it. I'm going to restate the question. After thinking about these questions, I have decided to write about my Sunday fishing trips with my grandfather, who I call Peepaw. That's my Peepaw. Love him. All right, so this is what your paper should look like. I should not have one-word answers or two-word answers. I should have complete sentences with capital letters, punctuation, and your thoughts should be clear and complete. Because if they are not clear and complete, I'm going to take off points. If you know what you're trying to say, but the reader doesn't know what you're trying to say, you're going to lose points. All right, my friends, I hope that this was helpful, I hope that you have enough writing entries in your writer's notebook that you can pick one from it. But this is due nonetheless. So if you don't have enough, today is Wednesday, I believe. It is Thursday, the 8th. You have Thursday, Friday to figure it out or to talk to your teachers. And then you can also finish it over the weekend after you've talked to your parents, and then make sure that it is submitted by Sunday so that we can grade it. Thanks so much.